It's not just me from a teacher.
We can talk about that after the lesson. I don't have a problem with that. All right, so good morning. We are on lesson 19, unknown area problems of the coordinate plane. Now, I have some of the formulas that we were working on last week or week prior to that on the board still, so we will refer back to those. All right, so you guys have one learning intention this week. It is student find the areas of triangles and simple polygons, regions in the coordinate plane with vertexes at grid points by composing into rectangles and decomposing into triangles and quadrilaterals. We'll get into what that looks like in a moment, well, throughout this lesson. So let's look at the first page of our work. You see this figure here. It says the coordinate plane below contains figure P. We see that. Parallelogram A, B, C, and D. We see that. So we see figure P and we see parallelogram A, B, C, and D. A says, write the ordered pair of each of the vertex next to the vertex point. So A tells us to write the ordered pair of each vertex. Someone give me the ordered pair of A. Where is it at? Huh? It's not quite at -4.
It's a 4 and
It's
a
at
3.
-3 and what?
4.
-3
And -4. Excellent. Someone give me the ordered pair of B.
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 2 and 0.
Switch it.
Oh, 0 and 2.
0 and 2.
0, 2.
Give me the ordered pair of C. 5 and
5 and 2.
5 and 2. Thank you.
52.
Give me the ordered pair of D.
-4 and 3.
Or
Or 2.
2.
2 and what?
Oh, 2 and
4 and 2. 2 and 4.
2 and -4. Understand we went over 2 and then down -4. So, all right. Any questions? Okay. Let's look at B. It says, draw a rectangle. Listen to this very carefully. Draw a rectangle surrounding figure P that has vertex points at A and C. So here's A and here's C. I have to turn this shape into a rectangle. How do I do that? I start from A and I go up until I get to B. I start from C and I go down till I get to D. Now I have a perfectly shaped rectangle. And it says label the two triangles in the figure S and T. Do so.
It's George. You got an eraser?
On this pencil, you can come get this pencil. Any questions with how I did that? Okay, look at C. It says find the area of the rectangle. So, C, to find the area of the rectangle, we know that an area of the rectangle equals the what times the what?
Length y.
Or, what does that stand for?
Base and height.
Base times the height. So, let's look at, they asked us to find the area of the rectangle. What is the base of this rectangle?
Bro.
Count. So from -4 to -4. How many spaces is that in between?
4.
This is the height. This is the base right here.
2.
2? Really? Look at all. Look, it's got to be more than 2. 8. Thank you. All right. So give me the height. That the height is from here. So from here to here. So from 2 to 4 to -4. How many spaces are in between from 2 to -4?
6.
Thank you. 6. Please stop. So the area will equal the base times the height, which is 8 times 6. Therefore, the area equals 48. Thank you. 48 square units. Anybody confused on how I got that answer?
What is that next to the
Square units. All right. Look at D. It says find the area of each triangle. So now I'm going to find that we got S and T here, right? We're going to find the area of each triangle. Now, when we're trying to find the area of a triangle, I'm going to write this up here. Okay? When we're trying to find the area of a triangle, we use area equals half times the base times the height. New formula. I'm going to put over to the side over there so that you guys will remember this one as well. So anytime we're trying to find the area of a triangle, you take the base and the height and you multiply it by half. Because understand that a triangle, we just split the rectangle in half. Okay? So let's look at D. It says, let's go with figure S first. Figure S, what is the base? So that's here. From here to here. What is the base of S?
4.
Huh?
Negative.
Go down. Count. I don't need y'all to guess. Just count from here to here. Looking at your paper. Count. From there to there. So if I'm on 3 and I want to get to 0, how many units is that? 3. You guys, it's not rocket science. We got this. And the height is what? No, from here to here. Guys, it should be the same as the other one, right? Because it's the same height. So therefore, it still should be 6. Again, don't overthink it. When you overthink things, you done thought yourself right about the problem. So if I'm going to do the area of this, I'm going to use this formula, and I'm going to say half times the base times the height. And my area is going to equal. Easy way to do this is to take 3 times 6. 18, split it in half. 9 units. And that is what I have for figure S. Now, I can look at figure T and see that it is the exact same thing, right? So, this is the answers for figure S and T. I don't even have to do T because I can look and see that they are the same. Any questions with that? All right, so now let's look at E. E says, use these areas to find the area of the parallelogram, the first beginning, A, B, C, and D. We want to find the area of that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take area P equals, and I'm going to use the area of the rectangle, and I'm going to subtract the area of S, and I'm going to subtract the area of T. So therefore, my area will equal, what is the area of the rectangle? 48. What is the area of S?
9.
What is the area of T? And what does that equal?
Did I say 30?
30. Thank you. 30 square units. So the area of parallelogram A, B, C, and D is 30 square units. Before we move on, is there any questions? All right. Let's keep going. We are well into this math thing. By the time you guys get to 8th grade, you're going to be some whiz in this math thing. Because I'm not going to lie, this curriculum is a little challenging. And you guys are hanging in there. So kudos to you guys.
Cool. That's good.
Kudos to you guys. All right. So let's look. It says the coordinate plane below contains figure R. We can see that. This coordinate plane has R in it. A rectangle with the same base as the parallelogram above. Okay. Let's look and see what it's telling us to do. It says, draw triangles S and T and connect it to R so that you create a rectangle that has the same size as the rectangle you created on the first two coordinates. Now, if I'm going to draw, taken from that last problem that we did, if I'm drawing S and T, what is the base of S and T?
3.
What is, yes, it's 3. So all I'm going to do is go over 3. So that puts me about where? At 5? Yes, so draw it then. And make sure you split it. My split is a little crooked. Yours should not be though. And label it S and T. Voila! I took S and T from the first problem and added it to the second problem.
Oh, snap.
Just that simple. Now, G says, find the area of rectangle R. So let's look at G here. And we want the area of rectangle R. So what is the base? What is the height of rectangle R? So what is the base of rectangle R? That's this part. The base. Base is what it sits on. The bottom, base.
3 to 2? 2.
What is the area? No, what is the base? Count. If I'm at 3 and I'm going to 2, how many spaces are in between there? How many square units are in between there? 3? Okay, let's count 3. 1, 2, 3. That puts me halfway. I'm trying to get to here. Count. Don't get, listen, you guys are taking this and you're overthinking.
We're supposed to be starting.
All you're doing is just counting from here to here. How many spaces are in between? 5. Thank you.
Oh, that was easy. I was overthinking, bro.
So those that don't know how he got 5, let me explain it. So here we are at what? 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that base. 5. What about the height? Give me the height. What is the height of
6?
6? Look at there. How did we know? For those that don't know, this is how we know. From here to here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at there, would you?
Would you look at
Would
that?
you look at there?
Look at cowboy.
Who knew that all you had to do was count the squares in between? Who knew? All right, so If I'm trying to find the area of this, it would be,
30 square units.
yep, 5 times 6, which equals 30 square units. Anybody confused? Base times the height. So, look at H. H says, what do figures R and P have in common? Go back to the other page if you're not sure. R and P, what do they have in common?
Both the same answer.
What's G?
G, the question G.
What do they have in common?
Both height. Same height.
And,
And
so that means they have the same what?
answer.
If they have the same height and base, then that means they have the same area. Thank you.
Answer.
Not answer, but the same area, base times height. So yes, those two figures have the same area.
Answer. Same thing.
All right, any questions?
This package short.
Now let's get into the fun part where I want to see what you know. See how you do this.
No, work isn't fun for me.
The fun part, you don't know what the fun part is?
We gotta do ourselves.
Yes, let's do
That's
this.
definitely not
What do
fun.
you find out even fun at?
Exciting.
That is all the way live, all the way lit. All right, so let's get into the fun part. It says find the area of triangle A, B, and C. Okay, y'all know how to do this. I'm going to use the formula here, so therefore I'm going to guide you here. What am I using?
Area
One
of B
time base times
and
height.
H.
All right, take a couple minutes. Yes, take a couple minutes, get it done.
So we gotta find base height
Yes.
and area.
Yes.
Alright.
For number 1, you got it. Let's go. Put what you learned.
Wait,
To
hold
use.
on, wait.
Remember, the base is what it stands on. It's the bottom part. What is the base? The height is how tall it is. Okay?
Yeah.
The base is that bottom part. You're counting from this point to this point.
I got the top.
Do it. Don't tell me what you got just yet.
What's your name?
Do it first. Do it first.
You said find base and height, right?
Yep.
Whoa.
It's not even for the height. It's the height.
I'm confused.
Come on. Come on. So count from here to here. Did what I just did. Count.
I'm done this book.
You gotta do all three.
All three what?
I thought I had to do the first one.
That's the
All
base.
three? We only gotta do the first one?
Just do the first one. You're gonna end up doing all of them.
This height.
That's the base, and that's the height. Yep.
8 times 5.
All right. So let's see. Some of you got it. Some of you guys were a little stumped. That's okay. So if we're counting here, base times the height. Here we have
I be doing
A equals half. What is the base? What do we get?
I got 8.
I got 8.
Okay, so we got 8. So let's do some counting here.
How you come up with 4?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does everybody see that?
Hold on,
That
hold
base
on.
is 7.
Cause I know that C stop on that.
That C stops right there on 7.
What?
Miss Thorne, look.
Well, at least y'all was
So
close.
it stop at 3. I'm finna come back backwards. One,
Alright, let's
two,
go
I
ahead.
do too early.
I'm still getting eight.
Exactly.
Wait, can you count the zero?
How'd you get it?
I got 7 too.
I got 7.
I got 7.
I got eight.
You start at 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm getting 7. I got 7.
Alright, so let me come to you guys. Who got 8?
Oh, you not supposed to count three?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your brain's
You're
hurt.
not counting at three?
No, you don't.
No, you come over.
Oh, so the height is 4?
Alright, so we got 7. And now we cleared up that we got 7. Now what is the height?
The height is 4.
The height is 4. How do we know? We start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do we get? A equals
14.
14 square units is correct. What did I tell you? Take 7 times 4, which is 28. Cut it in half. 14. Alright. Ooh, the next one is tricky. I don't know if you guys can do the next one.
Yes, I can.
I'm
Don't
down,
count.
down.
Alright.
Wait, don't count the 3, right?
So,
So the height is 5.
I'm going to, hold on, before you start that
How
next
you
one,
do it?
I need you to know
This width is gay.
that you have to take this and turn it into
Actual box.
an actual box,
Oh.
okay?
Oh, I did it.
Alright.
Alright, now I got it.
Wait, hold on.
So what we got to go by?
Oh,
A and what?
I'm sorry, not an actual box, and I steered you wrong.
I'm so.
Oh.
You do turn it into an actual box, but you do it this way. Okay?
Bruh.
We gotta turn that into.
So therefore, we will find the area of these two
that's more like a rectangle.
and add them together, and that will be the area. So find the area of the 2 triangles, add them together, and that will be the area. Good morning, thank you.
I do see
Alright.
a triangle. I don't see no triangle.
This is a triangle, this is a triangle.
So
You have to make
a
it.
little box.
No.
No.
Wait, why your triangle's upside down? Mine's up. Yours down.
So how do I do that? I would say
Mine
A
down
equals
too.
half
Mine's up.
times base times height. Okay?
How your triangles up?
Let me see.
Oh, no.
And then I will do it again.
Triangles up.
Plus half
You did it wrong.
Let me see.
times base
That's why your triangle.
times height.
I'm not doing it.
You gotta do it.
Because there's 2 triangles.
Oh.
So take half
What kind of world?
times the base of this one and the height of this one plus half times the base of this one and the height of this one.
That's confusing.
Give me your paper.
That's
Got it?
confusing.
Oh, I made a triangle, bro.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not
I-
too confusing.
I think
That's
I got it.
confusing. I
I
don't.
just.
Exactly.
Let me point to it again. So look at what I'm pointing at.
All right.
Half times the base of this one
All right.
and the height of this one. And then plus half times the base of this one and the height of this one.
So that will make a
So
hole.
once-
And then just add them
So
together.
once we get the
So
base
that
and
would
the
make
height
a
of the
hole.
person, we don't.
Add them together.
and
and
then
that's
don't
the
have
answer.
them? We
Huh?
leave them in half?
No, this gonna make me mad, this story.
Add them together.
Wouldn't it make a hole? They put
Alright, that's
Because I
it.
keep thinking I got it, then I don't got it, then I keep thinking, then I don't.
You got it. You guys are just overthinking it. Don't overthink it. When you overthink, you think yourself right out the problem.
I think I got it.
I know you got it.
I don't think I got it.
I know you got it.
Wow, I don't think I got either.
But I'm not gonna lie, this one's a little bit challenging, but I believe you guys got this one.
Wait, so the base?
Alright, so
Can't do it.
I'm gonna help you a little bit.
Give
Okay.
us the answer at this.
So A equals half times what's the base from here to here?
1,
Or
Oh,
2. Thank you.
2. I don't get 2.
Oh!
Because you can count the blocks from 1, 2. What is the height from here to here?
5.
Huh?
5?
5, yes.
I got it.
Plus half times what is the base from here?
0.
2.
Or
1.
1
Wait a
times the same height, right?
I'm concerned.
I'm concerned for my health.
All right, do the math. You guys got this.
It's hard.
I I mean, work just this one first if you need to.
I don't.
You know that 2 times 5 is?
7.
Half of that is?
At
Did you
5.
say 7?
So you know this is 5. And then you know 5 times 1 is?
5.
Half of that is?
2.5.
What is the base here? What is the answer then?
Oh.
7.5.
Half of 10 is 7. I mean, yeah, 7.
Wait, do you times? Oh.
Be
Oh,
accurate.
7.5.
Yeah, you do have to times them, I'm sorry.
7.
2.5 times.
So that's 10.
Is 1 is 12.5.
7, no, it's
Alright,
7.5.
Alright, so
12.5.
this right here will equal 5
She switched the plus
plus
with times.
10
You gotta times it.
plus 2.5. That's what we said. 5 plus 10 plus 2.5, which will equal 5 plus 10 plus 2.5. I'm gonna erase that because we don't need that part there. But if you put it there, that's fine.
5 plus 2. 17.5.
And our answer is, thank you, 17.5 square.
Peter. I mean,
This
Yours.
last one though.
See, you said you didn't understand it, but you gave me the answer.
Because you had to break it down
learn that first.
Really?
Yes.
Blame me. Okay, I'll take that blame. Sure.
You was gonna add it instead of
Sure. All right, I'll take that. Let's go to number 3. We'll do 3 together.
This last one.
All right, the area of quadrilateral ABC is 12 square feet. 12 square units. It says find X. So, to do this, I'm going to take the area equals, again, base times the height.
We got 2 more.
They told us that the area is what? Look in the problem. They told us that the area is what? 12. So if the area is 12, what is the base? Do we know?
No.
Look, count. 2. Thank you. 2. The height is what we don't know. So we'll put
Bro, I do not.
we'll put H for the height. Or we'll use H, which is fine. So if I'm going to, it says find X, so we'll use X instead of H.
I ain't gonna cap.
So what do I do to get X by itself? Divided by? Which will be? X equals 6. Any questions with that one?
6, boy.
That's it?
That's it. Any questions with that one?
That was easy. Wait, because I just took the 12 and half.
6 units.
Exactly.
Half of 12 is 6.
Yep, very easy. We got that one. Any questions with that one?
Salesman store?
You got a whole extra ticket.
Alright, you want to do this and
You got a whole extra ticket.
13, bro.
but you're acting like
Alright. Let's look at number 4.
Wait, Miss Story,
Yes.
you know, like, how you counted the height, right?
Yeah.
That 1 is right next to the 0. Do you count that 0 still?
Where you on? Number
Okay,
4?
4.
Well, let's look. The area of triangle A, B, and C is 14 square units. Find the length of side BC. We want to know the length of side BC. Okay?
So is there a
So, I'm going to use again. Area equals half times the base times the height. They told us that the area is what?
14.
14. So 14 equals half times
7.
BC is the base, we don't know. And then the height is 7. That is correct. So, in order to do this, I have to get BC by itself. So what I'm going to do is divide both sides by half times 7. Half times 7. So now this cancels off. And now I have BC by itself. And if I took 14, if I took half of 7, which is, what's half of 7? 3.5. And I took 14 and I divided that by 14. What do I get?
One, 10.5, 10.5.
Four.
4 units, thank you.
Where did you get whatever you said from?
From me?
10.7.
That is correct. I get 4 units. Anybody confused?
So calculator, I don't want to use it no more. It's gonna be a long answer.
Take this right here equals 3.5. So it's just like saying 3.5 goes into 14 how many times? 4 times. Because 4 times 3.5 is 14. All right.
No, you just typed it wrong.
All right, let's look at the last one, number 5. Ooh. All right, 5 says, find the area of triangle ABC. So we want the area of this triangle. A, B, and C. Well, in order for me to do that, I have to find the area of a bunch of different things first. So, the area of rectangle ARST. I have to find that first. What is the base of the whole rectangle? The base of the whole rectangle.
Base of the whole
5
rectangle.
Ooh.
or 6.
Ooh, count again.
56.
The base of the whole rectangle.
Oh, the rectangle. I thought you said
The rectangle. Look, it's on the board. It says rectangle.
Four? No.
Ooh.
No.
3.
That's a rectangle.
Oh.
3.
Now you guess.
Y'all do know that this is the base, right?
11.
Thank you. Ooh.
Bro, how do you
I
get
got one scholar up in here that knows how to count. Look at you. He know how to count.
I know how to count 1, 2, 3, 4.
He know how to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 11. I'm missing points right there, but it's 11.
Us two, we
That's
missing
what I'm
points.
saying. We missing points off. That's why I'm like, what?
No, my screen is your screen is perfect. Mine's is too big.
We don't have no
So you
screen.
don't have
We
it.
have paper.
You have paper, which you can simply count those little dots right there. All right. What about the base?
Glasses.
The base is what?
Well, I told you did the base.
I'm the height. I'm sorry. One more.
Nah.
One more.
10.
10.
just kept saying.
All right, which equals
21.
or
10.
11 times 10.
110.
Thank you. 110.
What you said? I just said. What you said? What?
Because it's time.
I
Stop.
thought we had to add it.
It says it right here. Time.
Lord said.
All right. The next, I need to find the area of triangle A, R, and B. All right. So A, R, and B. This triangle right here. What is the base? From here to here, R and B. What is the base?
3.
Count. Count. From R to B, what is the base?
13.
Or, count, you guys, count. Go from R to B.
Oh, 7?
7, thank you.
Bro, I was like, how old
I thought you said
Me too.
And the height will be the same, correct? All right, what will be my answer here?
70.
70.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to add. It will be 70. However, we're talking about a triangle, so we say half times 7 times 10, which now it would be what?
What's half 70?
Yep, what's half of 70?
70 divided by 2.
35.
35. That is a good question.
I got 142.
That is a good question. All right, so then I'm going to find the area of triangle B, S, and C. Triangle. So that's half times the base. What is the base of B and S?
That's a lot of math.
E and S.
4, thank you.
Ain't nobody say 4.
He did just say 4.
Good job.
And then find me the base between S and C. S and C. 5. Thank you.
Y'all trying to.
And what is the area?
It is, 'cause y'all
Five, you need one more to match his Dutch.
What is the area? Come on, you guys. What is the area?
20?
10.
10. Thank you.
Soon as we was through from Puerto Rico, boy.
All right. So now I have to find the area of triangle ATC. And again, half. What is the base of AT and C? A and T. We know this. A and T is what? What's the base? 11. Thank you. Times, and we're talking about from C to T now.
6.
Or
Oh.
5. Thank you. Therefore, what is my area?
You gave me 27.
11 times 5 is not equal 5.
I mean, you gave me 27.
27 what? 27.5 is correct.
Listen sometimes.
All right, now I am able to answer this question. It says find the area of the whole triangle. So, and to do that,
No, we gotta add one.
I would say the area of the whole triangle is RARST, which is 110,
It's a help.
We gotta add one.
minus ARB, which is 35, minus triangle BSC, which is 10, minus triangle ATC, which is 27.5. And what will be my answer?
37.5.
Yes, 37.5
What's that?
square
This.
units.
Obviously typed it in wrong.
Like
I
this.
got 100.
Excellent job, you guys.
Too much work in school.
You got 100 and what?
I finished in a fall off.
You didn't write that.
Yes, I did.
All right, so if we are going back, what shape is the quadrilateral in exercise 2? Real quick before we close up. Exercise 2, what shape is that?
That last one, number 3.
Number 2.
What?
What shape is that?
A rhombus? Where?
A trapezoid?
It is a trapezoid. Excellent job.
Yeah.
Why you?
All right, so what method did we use to find the area
Multiply.
On which one?
on exercise 2? How did we find the area? What method did we use to find the area for exercise 2?
The triangles.
The 2 triangles, we decomposed the 2 triangles. Remember in our learning intentions, I said you're going to be decomposing triangles?
Yeah.
That is exactly what you just did in lesson 2. Which method was easier for you finding the triangle? Which one was easier to do?
First one.
To find the area? The first one when we just split.
Oh.
Which one was easier?
I feel like the first one was the
Oh,
easiest.
God.
Yeah, the number one.
And then it goes to that number 3 one.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Exercise 1. Exercise 1 was
Number 3 is easy, bro.
Alright, look at number 4. What pieces of information was missing that we had needed?
I don't like
Where?
In 4, number 4.
Base.
Number 4.
The height.
Huh?
The height.
No,
The base was missing, right? That's what we needed. We needed the base. Remember that. And then exercise 5. Why couldn't we find the area of the triangle A, B, and C by simply using the base times the height?
It's time to go already.
The height.
We only got 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, so because of the way the triangle is oriented, we could not measure the base times the height
The height.
at all. So, alright, I am going to give you your exit ticket. In doing that, there's some new formulas and some new vocabularies that we learned, like parallelogram, semicircle, all these things we learned this week. Last week and this week.
This homework.
No, this is not. This is your exit ticket.
Alright.
So let's get our exit ticket done.
You got 1 minute left.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
might not. We'll see. Depends on how I feel.
I love this.
How you feel?
Depends on how I feel.
Can we do this for the rest of the school year, Miss Hart, please?
That ain't my name.
Hey, why you always thinking Miss Hart?
All right, you guys. So the exit ticket, and then I will pass out the homework. And you guys have been great. We did a good lesson today. Excellent.
All right, tell us why you want to